Hello, hi, it's Wednesday 21st of October. It's starting to get dark here in the rectory garden. I'm a bit late, been rushing around quite a bit today. But I wonder, how good are you at keeping watch? I must say I'm not particularly great at it. I can remember when our daughter was a young child and she used to love rampaging around in one of those baby walkers. It was like a little seat with wheels on it. I don't even know if you can still get them these days. I think they were deemed too dangerous. Anyway, it was Christmas Eve. I'd been put in charge of looking after her while Jill went off to do some stuff in the kitchen. So I settled down, watching her, put her in the baby walker. Next thing I knew, I woke up to quite a hullabaloo. Jill came in, she found me asleep in the chair, and our daughter had managed to get the baby walker over to the coffee table where she'd found the tin of Quality Street. She'd gotten it open, she was eating the Quality Street, still had the wrappers on, too little to take them off. I was in trouble. There was chocolate all over Roz, chocolate all over the coffee table, chocolate all over the baby walker. I was in big trouble. Mind you, Gill isn't that much better at keeping watch than me. Just, a couple of months ago on holiday, we were on a beach. It was near the end of the holiday. It was a nice sunny day, and we were at just beside Bridlington. And I thought, let's go for a swim. Anyway, Jill didn't fancy the North Sea in September. But I thought, well, let's get in there. I hadn't gone prepared, but I stripped off down to my underwear, and I thought, well, I'll go in. And I said to Jill, she wouldn't come in, I said, well, you can keep watch of my clothes. So I'm out in the sea, enjoying swimming around. It was freezing cold. And then I can remember she was so distracted at being impressed with my swimming ability in the freezing cold sea. She didn't see the little dog that came up to my clothes and my shoes, cocked its leg and, well, just did what dogs do. So thanks very much, Jill, for keeping an eye on my clothes. It did not work. This morning in church, we read from Luke's Gospel, chapter 12, and it's all about keeping watch. Jesus tells 3 stories. One story is about a master who returned to his home to find that some of his servants had been watching for him coming and had everything ready just the way he wanted it. And he's so pleased with them that he gets them to sit at the table while he acts as their servant and waits on them hand and foot. And then the second story is about a man who didn't take any precautions against a thief who broke into his house. Nobody expects a thief to strike, because burglars try and come when you least expect them. I know when we were broken into some years ago, it happened, we weren't ready. Afterwards, well, I had security lights up and improved the fencing and all sorts of things, but of course that was after the event. The third story is about some managers who were given responsibility over other people, and those who rose to their responsibility were rewarded, but those who deliberately neglected their responsibility were punished. So through these stories, I think Jesus is trying to tell the disciples about keeping watch. And there are 3 important things for them and for us to learn from those stories. So the first thing is, what should we be keeping watch for as Christians today? Well, just as the servants were keeping watch for their master, well, we too need to keep watch for ours, because Jesus has told us that one day he will return to this world in the flesh, and we need to be ready for that event. We mustn't be we mustn't put off doing those things that we know we should do. If we were to meet God in the person of Jesus face to face, what would we feel was important for us to be doing? So let's keep watch, because Jesus is coming back. And so when should we be keeping watch? Well, the answer is now, because just as a burglar comes at an unexpected time, then the time of Jesus' return is not known by anyone. In fact, it says in the Bible, he will come like a thief in the night. That means that we should live our lives expectantly. We should keep watch for him all the time. And why should we keep watch? The third thing, well, we should be keeping watch because Jesus has given all of us Christians a responsibility. Because we know of the love of God in the person of Jesus, because we know that salvation comes from him, well, it's our responsibility to share that good news with those who don't know. True contentment for a Christian, it seems to me, lies in taking that responsibility seriously. And if we fail to carry out our responsibility, well, I think that can leave us with lives that are not fulfilled. And when Jesus does return, he will know whether we've taken our responsibilities seriously or not. He knows all about us, down to the innermost parts of our being. So as we go about our daily lives, may God give us the grace that we all need to be watchful. Bye for now.